कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। The satsang of Bhagavat takes place where our sadness is there. Don't externalize the satsang. Words enter through our ears and sit and work and operate there where incomplete, bruised eye is there. I had told a few days back this point. Where I have felt that somebody was not doing justice to me. Where I felt I was deprived of something. Where I felt that I did not get, my fate did not give me what I should have got it. Where I felt that people whom I worked for, they didn't return what I did for them. Where I felt a loss. This is in this disgruntled, incomplete, weeping eye, where this Bhagavat is heard. And the Shrota of the Bhagavat is that. This external body is not, it is only a medium to take the words to there. And Bhagavat is not the name of only one book. It is a conviction. At the end of Bhagavat, what Parikshit ji said, Brahma eva aham. It's a conviction that I am complete. Or it's a conviction that I am of the Lord and world is of the Lord. If I tell the whole thing in sar, essence, if you are a Gyan Margi, say, okay, I am Brahman, this is what Parikshit said, and world is not there. If you want to follow the path of bhakti, then world is of the God and I am of the God. I have no desire for any identity from anybody. I don't want to become anything from the world. I have completely become of the Lord. This is the sar and end product what Bhagavat will be giving. One day I had mentioned about that. If you remember. If you remember, good. If you don't remember, better. Better? Again you remembered it. Because you forgot. So here is, please get this point. I always say one thing. Please don't make objective problems subjective sorrow. Objective lackings, let us put, not problems. I am correcting. Let us not put something objective which is lacking as subjective lacking. I may not have a car, but that does not mean that I am small. This equation that we make between objective absence of some person, situation, money, power, fame, is equal to subjective inferiority. This is the Jiva Bhav. Something is at the objective level, let it be at the objective level. This mixing of subject and object is called avidya. Jad chetan granthi parijay. I don't have a car, that is another. That doesn't mean I am bekar. You are nirakar, you can agree. But what we do, I feel I don't have. Money is not there. Money is not there around me, right? Because of not having money, I feel that I am incomplete. I am unlucky. I am poor thing bana diya. Let it be at the object level. Somebody said something. Let him say who he said to the body. He doesn't know Atma, so he can't tell anything to Atma. In the core of my heart, if I am of the path of bhakti, I should have only one identity, that I am devotee and devotee and devotee. And only God, I want fulfillment only from God. Please get this point. This insistence of getting fulfillment only from God not from object, not from food, not from family, not from fame, not from house, not from anything else. Everything comes, it's fine, I have no problem. Let it come. But my fulfillment area is not there. Let it come. If somebody comes and somebody gives me, supposing somebody gives me some gift. Somebody saw by Swamiji, your birthday is there, please take a gift. Big packet was there. I will take the gift, no problem. Sometimes you keep on opening, the so big wrapper is there. This big one person, this big box was there. 5 wrappers I opened, one small pen came out. I don't know what was the problem in that pen. You can get it, you can go out in the world, you can laugh with people, you can smile with them, you can talk with them, you can love them. Don't seek anything from them. Well, I am very unhappy, go to God then. Don't ask sympathy from anybody then. And what to do? Go and sit in front of your God and say, I am unhappy. I feel like crying. Cry out. Don't be angry on anybody else. This habit of going and seeking fulfillment, I have no, one strong identity should be that I am a devotee. And this will be the end product of Bhagavat, which will take to that I am a devotee, and ultimately I will be of the same nature of Brahman. That is the last project. This is the second last. Until that, we have to keep on reading. And this is the sadhan dharma and param dharma Bhagavat. Already I said Bhagavan is there. That is param dharma, which has no kapat. And this is the sadhan dharma in which I should not have, this is what I was telling, we should not have any kapat. Kapat is that I seek identity from someone else other than my God. His wife is seeking identity from someone else other than the husband. She is seeking identity from the neighbor's husband. Very bad. गलत बात है ना ये? बोले I am you also, I am yours also. ऐसे yours also ये बहुत गलत हो गया फिर. To the husband, she has to say what? If she writes a letter or mail, at the end, what she should say? No, Don't say yours obediently. Don't say yours, accidentally. Don't say such things. Yours alone. Whole jaan is in alone. Good, you got it. Although you have no experience, but only में ही सारा मजा है. Also मत बोल देना. Yours also. And if she writes a letter to the neighbor or mail to her neighbor, she should not write yours also, yours alone. It will be very detrimental. What she should write? You in the service of God. And Gurudev coined a good word with prem and om. Very safe. You got, na? You seen the mission. With prem and om. अब उसमें हो गया सब कुछ. सब प्रेम भी हो गया, ओम भी हो गया. अब yours alone मत लिखना किसी को. वो एक ही को हस्बैंड ही है वो जिसको yours alone आप लिख सकते हो. Only yours. जो कुछ भी लिखना you लिखो. And there you don't like yours also. But when we go to the world outside, I seek identity. Yours also. हमको अपना नहीं बनाया तुमने. ए money, हाँ. Please. Make me yours. This is called desire. Money, make me yours. Hey, office boss, make me yours. Beauty, make me yours. Beauty was the name of the maid also. No? Long back. Oh, beauty, make me yours. Oh, house, make me yours. ऐसे कब तक कटोरा लेके घूमोगे? How long will keep on begging with everybody, make me yours, talk to me, think about me, am I good for you, am I important? Why don't you get from him all these things? Go to the God and say, am I important for you? World is not the identity giver for a long time. It will give, and the same people who give, they will crush it also. So Bhagavat or Dharma Projita Kaitava. Kaitava, this kapat is that you are married to God, but you are asking your identity from somebody else. This is the kapat of the wife. And then husband knows it, supposing. Husband and you share the both same email address. Sometimes when love is more, email address is also so. Now he knows it. Now tell me how much he will be interested in you. This world is not made for this. So dharma projita kaitavaha atra paramaha parama dharma. This is not natural. This has to be cultivated, cultured. You have to bring it, you have to think about it. These are not natural, these are not very easy, and people will say, what is art talking about? It is so easy. I don't want anything from anybody. I want only from God. Then it is said, Nirmatsaranam satam. The person who does not have any, matsar means competitive. Matta sarati is going ahead. Don't make any competitor in your life. Why? Because competition means you are seeking something objective too much. You are defining yourself to the objective world. Moment to define yourself, your bigness and smallness, from objective world you always feel small. There will be somebody coming in your life who will make you feel small. ठीक है? Somebody will always be there if you seek yourself from the objective identity, from the world. If I have defined myself, then somebody will come to make your knowledge small, make your beauty small, make your talent small. And what will make me feel small? Because somebody is better. And then I feel I don't want anything. It is not of, because it won't solve my problem. We'll see it today. Then it's, therefore, nirmatsaranam satam. I have only competition with one person. You know that person? Who? Myself. Yesterday, 1 year back, I was doing 2 malas. Today also I do 2 malas. There is no competition. I should surpass my performance. Yesterday also I was unhappy, today also I am unhappy. If you have to have a competition, have a very good competition with your own self. It is very good competition. You will feel, yes. Therefore, you should maintain jap copy. Because you see, last year, somebody maintains jap copy. You maintain jap copy. Maintain jap copy. Every day is jap. You written how many malas are there. You don't write that. Take it, okay. If you maintain jap copy, so you write, okay, I did 5 mala. And whole months you add it. And someday you add, okay, January so many malas, February so many malas. And you will become, I think I should do more. Outer world, it's not very big issue to compete. It is just like that elderly person is competing with the child to have marble. Let them play with marble. How long you will play with the marble? You are competing with the marble, he has 4 marble, I have 5 marble. In our childhood, supposing we had 10 marbles, and inside the pillow we kept and slept. So my brother came and he took away 4 marble. So morning I got up, only 6 were there. Then crying started. That marble and fame and family is equal to same. Oh my God, don't say Swamiji. Yes. All around nowadays, therefore I'm saying. So they are same. ये क्या है इसमें? Even if you get it, you will not get joy. The important thing in life to note is what you are wanting to get and you are thinking. After getting, you will have a spike of happiness, but after few moments and hours and days, same state you will be there as you had not got the object. क्या competition करना उसके साथ? निर्मत्सराणाम निष्कामानाम इत्यर्था. And what is said here about the Bhagavad, please see. Vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapotren moolanam. Vedyam means this alone is worth knowing. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyah. Why not? Why not know engineering? Why not know medical? Why not know management? These students work hard. First they do BSc, BA. It is unhonorable. Then they do honors. So, without honors, you have done honors, no? Not unhonorable is there. Okay. So I am doing BCom honors. So 3 + 1 is there. Supposing you study a lot, no problem. You should study a lot. Outer study will give us, on some subject you get mastery. You become manager, you become CA, you become accountant, you become doctor, you become, engineer, you become pilot, anything. It's quite a big area to study. You can see how much these boys studies. Being awake in the night, they study. They don't score high, that's another matter. But they study a lot. So, Vedyam, after knowing a lot, you get skill. But skill has 2 directions. Either you use the skill in serving the community and God, either you can use this for your ahankar and for your money and for your personal things. I think first one, they use the skill more or for second? They use the skill to serve more or to get money and fame, etc. I think money, etc. more is there. By the way, they serve. So serving is secondary. After studying a lot, you will become more ahankari and more chances are you will become more demanding. I've studied so much, my job is soulless, thankless job is there. And even if you serve with that, the purpose of that skill is different. Therefore it is called aparavidya and mundak. Dve vidya veditavye. This also should be known. Vedyam. But please get my point. Very, very important point. All outer sciences cannot take away sorrow. There is nothing called dukkhology. Again, biology is there, zoology is there. They are aiming to get perfection in some outer object in a world. You can get S10, S15, S20, S10 plus is there. Latest is S20. S20. Between 10 and 20, they are later or what? Huh? If you can have all the technologies, but sorrow won't go with it. My God, so much you study 5 years. To become a doctor, you study for 5 years, is MBBS, then DM, then is internship, this, that, 15 years. Sorrow won't go away. Very bad deal. So much I worked, sorrow is not going. Why? Sorrow's address is not there. Sorrow's address, I told many times, sorrow's address is in, tell me, sorrow's address is in some kind of aham, I, who feels I have not been done justice. I have been deprived of something. I should have got more than I got it. I deserve more. Achha? I have been looked down. I am not that bad. Achha. Who looked down? Arey, don't talk about that. This is the area which is unattended even in our life. Unless we know and tackle this and say that this is an imagined I. Please get my point. I am working on the outer world. I am a medical, doctor. I am working on the body. Who are you? Supposing I am spine specialist. Spine ka kar de kya? What is it called? Neurologist, neurosurgeon. Neurosurgeon is there. Or dentist kar dete hain, dentist is there. Ophthalmologist kar dete hain, but dentist is better. Why? Because ophthalmologist is only 2 eyes, dentist has 32. So more business can be there. So, supposing I am a dentist. I have only one area, only the teeth, tooth, gums, they will go there, I go regularly. Very nice doctor is there. And and that is then that. This he uses a hook, so it is hung here. I will only operate on this area whole life. But sorrow, whom I thought as mine, is not responding today. So much I did for my son. I wanted money and this money is not there. I went to the party and he really snubbed me. It was my distant relatives' daughter's marriage and everybody's photograph they took, mine they did not. I had such a nice dress, suit was there. I removed the mask also so that photograph may be coming properly. But they say no, Chachaji, you please go, move away from here. This is the way to talk. Is this the way to talk? I'm 67 running. And he is hardly 35. What the heaven he thinks about himself. Is this the way? Whole mind, God, I didn't eat the food. Then I take sweet dish only and came back. Sweet dish, ice cream, faluda, I took all these things. Equivalent to food only then. This, where dukh comes in you, that won't go by any amount of outside knowledge. And therefore Shankaracharya Bhagwan in Mundak Bhashya, he says, if you go and see your Bhashya, you know what he said? Apara vidya avidya eva. First time I read it, sir, ऐसा कैसे लिख दिया? Well, it is as good as not knowing anything. Because your sorrow won't go. You will get everything outside. Money, reputation, recognition, car, far, everything you will have. So, but ultimately what should be known? Vedyam vastavam atra vastu shivadam. Shivadam, it gives auspiciousness. Shivadam means what? Shivadam means what? Shivam dadati. That you live always in an environment of mental assurance. What? I don't need anything. Without getting anything, I have everything. Saint me, without having a penny in the pocket and a cloth on the body, and without having a proper meal, feeling of fulfillment, I have everything. I don't need anything. This is called auspiciousness. फिर से बोले, again shall I say? Again say, without having anything outside or minimum things outside, I feel I have everything. Even if you take my body today also, it's fine. This was the Dichi. I don't have to. I'm not beggar that I'm making my whole day, whole life. You make my son, my wife, my husband, my car, my house, my drawing room, my dog, my curtain. अरे हमें जरूरत ही नहीं है my की. I have everything already. Why should I make my? You go to make something my where you are feeling quite a lack in you. I don't lack anything. When you are already full and somebody is giving you, bas, alam, enough. Little, no, please. A little more. This is Gajar Halwa is there. Little more. They have not made today, no? I told not to make. So there's little more. No, enough. Little soup. No. Then you say, no, you take your thali away. Saint is like that. Little fame. Little love from others. Mamta. Clapping. Money. Kritakritascha Bharata. This is Shivadam. This who will give Shivadam? This Bhagavat is Shivadam. It will give that auspiciousness. Vastavam atra. Taputren Moolanam. See the next word. If all of you have Bhagavat, those who are listening, if they can keep Bhagavat in front of their eyes, it will become. But don't keep on reading when I am talking. Some read at that time only. So just refer to that word and get out of it. Later on you read. And some still can't find out. Interesting scenes are there. More interesting is I make some tip, they take some other shlok. So, tapotrayan moolanam, vedyam vastavam atra, vastu shivadam, tapotrayan moolanam. देखो क्या कर रहे हैं? All three tap are gone. Why? Because receiver of three tap, who is living apart from God, he will receive all pain. Either you live as a part of God, if you are a devotee, if you are a Vedanti, live as the essence of God. Either you live for God, either you live in God, By God, for God, all vibhakti you can put. But when we live apart from God, then your life will be in trouble. It is, somebody has thrown a stone and the child is there, he'll definitely hit. He'll definitely get hit. So tap will come to the one who has no God, who has not personalized, who doesn't think, who doesn't place God before every situation. If somebody is abusing, just put God in front of Bhagwan. How should I take up? Please handle this. Please handle it. He is saying very bad words. Let it come through God to you. The speed will be, the stone will become flower. Okay, poverty is there, Bhagwan, poverty is there. How shall I take? You go through it. Tap is the life where you live a godless life is called miserable life. Not outside God won't work. The God should be there where I is there, where sorrow is there. I'm repeating it. Where you experience sorrow and joy, where I experience sorrow and joy, please tell me. Okay, add what? 2 plus 2, 4. 9 plus 21? 9 plus 21? 30. Na kyun socha? So, 21 into 21? 21 into 21? 1? 21 into 21. लो बड़े कमजोर गणित भाई रखता से 400 where you calculated where you calculate that their God is required. Where you calculated, their God is required. And then tap will be less felt. Then it says, Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrite Kimva Parerishwaraha. If Shrimad Bhagavati is there, what is required for any other thing? Very nice line. Sadhyo Hridi Avarudhyate. Moment you think of God, He is there. This is very typical point. If I think of something, He won't come in my, I don't get it. I say gulab jamun, it won't come. It came. Thought came. Thank God it didn't come. Otherwise, I'll be able to be eating only here. I say rose. So rose did not come. Because it is outside. But I say Krishna, Ram. Because in the mind also the consciousness pervades. That Nirgun Nirakar Ishwar became Sagun Sakar. With my desire he became Sagun Sakar. Ek anih arup anama aj Satchidanand Pardhama Sodari de Charitkrit Nana Vyapak Visurup Bhagwana. Dhyan dena. That in the mind, that Ishwar immediately come moment you call, because he is there only, but he is passive. Moment I call, with the upadhi of my calling, he becomes active and he says, Supposing I take your name is Ramesh or Dinesh, take some other name all the time, this you take. Or Kamaljeet, supposing you are there. And you are sitting there, I take your name, Kamaljeet, you will say, yes. Yes. Calling me, yes. And if I loudly take, will come close also. I am there. When you take have a desire of the Lord, He comes in the mind with the desire to create a desirer God for me. Sadhyo Hridi Avarudyate. You say Shiv, Ram, Krishna. That Nirgun Nirakar comes and says, yes, what can I do? This listener God, active God, desirer God. doer God, for me God. फिर से बोले, listener God, doer God, desirer God, active God, performer God, singer God, talker God, cooker God. That is the fruit of the devotion. And therefore many of the work of devotees only Bhagavan does. You must have heard the saint's story. I told about Narsimha Mehta one day. They don't do their work because they have made the God, the word God in their life by calling again and again. So Sadhyo Hridi Avrujyate, he is caught up now. Shushru Bihi. How long will it take? Tat Kshanat. That time only he gets up. Yes. Because he is there where you are calling. He is not outside. Okay. And this Nigam Kalpit, and therefore one should have a tendency to make God as very big role player in our life. If you are a father, please see that God is the father. Your fatherhood should be mainly God's fatherhood. You are the photocopy of what original is. So I invoke the God in me as the Father. If I am the disciple, I invoke the God and ask, okay God, what disciple I should have? This calling frequently and making him what? Making him what? Making him the main player is a very big art of living. You will be very relaxed. If I have to speak, so he should be speaking. And he is very good in every role. But we don't take him and we struggle alone. Nigam kalpit taror phalam, this is the fruit of the Vedas. Phalam. And it has been touched by the parrot called Shukdevji, therefore it has become sweeter. And pibat means? Huh? Drink. Drink what? Drink Bhagavat Rasam. Why drink? Why not eat? Huh? Because it is full of joy only. You don't eat water unless you are a Bengali. They say, for Bengalis, this in Bangla they say, you have to eat water. Jalam khabo, like that is there. So, pipatu bhagavad rasam, bhagavatam rasam alayam. Rasam alayam means it's full of ras. Ras means there is no seed called gutli, there is no skin. So you have to peel it out, then you have to take out that seed, you have to take it out. There is nothing tyaji in that. Nothing is left over, and everything is very easy. There is no, this reason, hetutvat, pratigya, phalana, divanka, that is not there in that. That you see in the Brahma Sutra class. Because of this reason also, this is Brahman. Because of this reason also, Vaishwanara is Brahman. Because of this reason also. This is the gutli aspect. This is the seed and the skin aspect. You take it out, Bhagat Tyag Lakshan. Take this and use it. There is nothing, everything, you just keep on listening only. Let the mind be soaked. How long shall I listen? Rasam alayam. So saints say alayam till you die. And other meaning of rasam alayam is the house of rasam. Tell me, who will drink Bhagavat? Tell me, who has thirst? And who will have thirst? Who will have thirst for Bhagavat? Who will have thirst for satsang? Who has hardly any thirst for Sumati Chudha na badhi nitnai bishay as durbalta gai. As a person becomes dispassionate, he becomes more thirsty to hear satsang. Otherwise he will think, I should hear about some film. How long? Muhu raho rasika. Again and again you hear that. So this is the Mangala Charana of Bhagavat. Can we start with Katha now? Oh, still not started? Yes. So in the Naimisharanya, there was Sudji and Shaunakji was there. Shaunakji is everywhere. So he said, I'm cutting to the sharp main point, I'm not going to the whole detail. So Shaunakji said, Sudji, you are so great. You know all Itihas, Puran, Vedan. And you know, we are also good disciple. खुद ही अपनी तारीफ कर रहे हैं. 8 श्लोक. ब्रूयुः स्निग्धस्य शिष्यस्य. We are good disciples. And please tell me something wonderful. He said, okay, what you want to listen? Now please underline this 9th shlok, 2nd line. Pumsam ekantatah shreya tannah shamsitum arhati. Very important, please underline. Tell me about that thing, getting which there is nothing better than that. Because anything in this world you get, with that comes 3-4 things. Fear, some joy will be there. I'm not saying joy won't be there. If you marry, there is some joy. But with that joy, with the 5 gram joy, you will have 1000 kg fear. Again you will get a little 5 gram joy. Not that joy is not there. You come in the house, somebody is making tea for you. Somebody is giving you biscuit. Lemon cream biscuit, not seen. So you get biscuit also. Somebody is ironing also. कुछ तो joy है ही ऐसा कैसे कोई बुराई थोड़ी ना कर रहे हैं हम किसी की. Some joy is there. Somebody asks you, how are you? Somebody, takes your, what is it called, clothes and wardrobe, and he says, okay, this is the fresh one, you pay. कुछ तो है. But after that, this is the little 5 gram. Then you have to attend the soul and faces also. Why? Because your mother was like that. My mother is like that. The child has again failed. So anything what you attain in this world, it will have worry, it will have fear, it will have maintenance required. And for maintenance you have to earn a lot. So there is no joy which is a homogeneous joy and carefree maintenance, less worry, less fear, less. सोचना जरा सा. House also you get, you have to fear. You have to maintain the house. Child also you have to maintain the child. You have to get food for him, get job for him, get education for him. There is nothing which is, and if he does something wrong, then you are responsible. And I will have the fear of losing his love. Or if he gets married, then losing the love of his wife. If he is not married, then also problem. If it is not good, then also problem. Why? Because he is good for only nothing. And if he is very good, then also problem, he should not leave me. Everything, whatever you attain, it has what? All these things come associated with it. Nice car, supposing you have. You purchase nice car. Before parking, every time you think, where should I park? I hope so. I have never had a car. This is the right place. Inside, nobody should touch my car. Somebody took a blade and little he did, you will totally go off. Or somebody banged from some side. It was only Mercedes. Now it has become Mercedes Benz. Because it's bent now. आप हमको बताइए इस बात. You tell me anything you get in the world which has no fear, no maintenance issues. तीसरा क्या था? No bereavement. बोले स्वामी जी 40 years we were together. 40 years we lived as together. Same place he used to sit in the evening. Same place. He was very fond of wind and breeze all around. Here you has to have a tea, here coffee. Achha, 40 years, yes. 20 years I got married. I am now 61. Achha, 40 years you're together. Together. All years we went together. बहुत अच्छे आदमी थे. What to talk about Gita? I think he was the one who was living it. I was playing the part of, Kans and Putna, and he was the Krishna. Always I used to fight. But now I realize his glory. अब क्या मिल गया? अब क्या है? We'll cry whole life as much is remaining. अब कैसे रहेंगे? Same bed I sleep. I feel so bad. Where he slept, I just now put flower every day. Where you keep flower? On the bed, yes. Every day I keep flower. It wilts away, then I change the flower. Therefore you have worm in your bed. See, everybody is associated with fear, with maintenance issues. Third was, bereavement is there. Achha? Obsession is there. I should get him. He should not leave me. Is there something which has no fear? I attain it and it's quite. कुछ भी लो. आप बेटे को ले लो ना. You had child, no? I am telling you what I have observed. You can correct me later on. In one desire of the world is infinite desire hidden. In one attachment, infinite desires are hidden. I wanted a child. You don't know with wanting a child, you have to want what? You have to want his clothing also. Nappies also. If you are working, you have to have nanny also. Or if nanny is there, convert her into a nanny. Okay. Right? No? Because she is free of cost. And she is not time bound. Nanny is time bound, and this is a thankless job. At least she gets some money, nanny. Nanny will waste her time. So you have to desire. Then you have to desire for his school. Then you have to desire for his education. Then you start for his tuition because he is weak like you. Then you have to desire for his clothes. Then you desire for his, married life. Then you desire for his grandson. Then you desire for his good company. Then you desire for his phone. You see, he should not be talking to anybody. And if girl is there, my God, double of that thing. More tension is there. So whole world's desire is there with anything. This is what we do. And we call ourselves very intelligent. I desire car. Okay, car. Bad Georgia. We बताते हैं क्या होता है car से. You got car? You have to desire for petrol also. No, the money for petrol is also required. The fear will also come. You have to work for the petrol also. And it has to be overhauled also. Overhauling, servicing, once in a month or 2 months. Depends how much you have used the car. Then taxes are also there. Some money is involved, that means. You cannot be non-working and have a car like she has. Then it is a mission's car then. You cannot do with it. Then fear is also there. Is there something I get in life? After that, it's over. No more desire. This is Bhagavata's question. Supposing I get something, I don't have to meditate also to maintain it. I don't have to do jap also, puja also. It is there as it is. I live a maintenance-less life, fear-less life, worry-less life, doer-less life. But full enjoyment, not joyless life. I have fullness. Ekantata shreya. I want that fulfillment which has no thought of leaving also. Got my point? Is there something? So, Ji. This is a saintly question. I don't want a joy in which there is even a trace of sorrow is there. Nice ice cream is there, and you are nicely having that ice cream like that. In between, one hair was there inside the ice cream. I hope you won't eat. You will eat? No, don't eat. You will shout on the person who made it. I leave it now. Everything in this world is like that. It is very good from outside, but there is something, some hair is there in that. Some dead smell is there in that. And it is very hidden sorrow is there. It is not apparent sorrow. For outside it is wonderful. But the worry, sorrow, these are all inside that. Very well planted. You won't know unless you really go into it. Outside लग रहा है कि कितना मजा है यार, wow, so nice, मजा, so nice, wonderful. I'm so lucky. Because of which you are lucky, you will be unlucky one day. If it is outside luck thing. Is there something which has no bad luck in it? Suji said yes. I wanted to know that thing. Moment a person wants only the joy without the sorrow, he becomes a seeker. If you want something which has sorrow, you don't bother. You are interested in immediate joy. I don't bother if any sorrow is there. I will take it. Then I am samsari. If I have only this, I want joy immediate. At any cost, I want joy. But it has sorrow. I don't bother about it. I will go through the sorrow. Somebody said like that. Somebody told me this. I said, but it has future sorrow. I will go through the sorrows. बेवकूफ आदमी है यार ये तो. You don't know that in this thing everything has a poison in it. Attachment is a very sweet poison. Why? Because you have to worry for that person. He will become your liability later on. You will forget. You will remember him so much and he won't respond and won't correspond. And you will try to be James Bond. So nothing will happen. Keep on searching all the time. Where are you doing? This is James Bond. On your, when you sleep or when you go, please keep your camera on and put on the. I will keep on seeing you where you are, how are you. मरो तुम उसके साथ तुम. You wanted joy for a small thing. No, now you have bigger 5 gram joy, 1000 gram sorrow you are not going to get now. दिमाग खराब है तुम्हारा? Are you gone mad or what? You don't know everything is mixed here. Very nice soup is there. Wow. You don't know. Somewhere somebody was having nice soup. What a tasty soup is there. Some small child came. Bole, uncle ji, lizard had fallen in that. The cook took out. And the soup was in the mite. I feel like vomiting now. पी लो ना उसको. It is very tasty now. No, taste was your criteria, no? Joy was your only criteria, no? Immediate joy was your criteria, no? No, I think I'm feeling a little uneasy stomach. It is rotating inside. Achha, it is running. No, not running, rotating. I think something is as if turning left and right. I hope I won't die. Where is the lizard gone? Let me see. Somewhere it happened. Everything is mixed with something like that. Is there something which has no sorrow, no worry? Suji says yes. This is what makes a seeker. This is what makes Arjun an Arjun. He said, Nahi prapashyami mamapunudyat yat shok moshoshanam indriyanam. I don't want something. Don't give me a lollipop with the poison pill in it, with the worry pill in it, with the fear pill in it. ऊपर से तो अच्छा है, काफी दिख रहा है. He said, if tell me something more. Who's saying? Who's saying? Shaunak ji, please answer. He said, tell me about God also. Which God? Yat pada samshraya suta munaya prasamayana. 15 shloka. You can't take that in that. You can take that. Sure. By worshipping whose feet? Person becomes a temple, abode of quietness. He becomes purifier. Tell me about him. Whom? By worshipping whose feet? That God. I told you, 2 or 3 things. I am seeking my identity from God. Bhagwan, you tell me, am I good or not? हमको कैसा समझते हो? I'm good for you or not? No. Oh, I'm so sad. What can I do that you think I'm better? This is devotion. You lied. You didn't serve your teacher. You didn't serve your father, mother. Bhagwan, but I couldn't. I'm like that. Sorry, Bhagwan, what can I do? When you want to become good in God's eyes, I don't bother what you think, what she thinks, what he thinks, I don't bother about that. When you're conscious, like when I am sitting, you come in my room, you are conscious what Swamiji will think. So worst person also appears very good at that. He talks very well, nicely, he is very, polished and very suave, he is very savvy, very respectful. Outside they don't talk to each other, but in front of me they talk, how are you? Fine, you'll have something. They want to make me feel that I don't have any rag dvesh, I'm nirahankari. 12th chapter is not for me, it is my representation. Outside ma preba. When you are concerned about what God is not happy with me. My conversations with God every day. What happened? He is not recognizing me. I want from him only. हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए, आप हमें, you don't give me anything. You give me whatever you want. I want to listen about that God. Shruji is asking to Shaunak ji. Shaunak ji is asking to Shruji. And he says here, Tasya karmani udarani. 17 shlok. Udarani means the glories of God, he gives a lot. Please tell me about that. Why? Yat shunvatam rasagyanam swadu sadhu pade. Every moment there is a joy in it. What is joy? What is joy here? Joy of God is The ego getting dissolved in infinite is called Ishwar Ras. One is Vishaya Ras, when your Vasana gets its pound of flesh, which is after some time gone. But while listening to Bhagavat, there is a dissolution of ego in infinite Ishwar. The joy of dissolving the ego is called sadhuta. Saintliness is joy of dissolving the ego in infinite joy, infinite God. Joy of dissolving the vasana. So you don't listen. Why the time Bhagavad is going on, you have forgotten my house, my family, my sorrow, my joy. Somewhere your ahankar has been dissolved temporarily. Sudji said, okay. He remembered his guru. Who was his guru? Sudji's guru. Huh? Hello? Shukdev ji. Yam prabrajantam anupetam apet krityam. He remembered that. Vyas sonum upayami gurum muninam. See the word here. He heard from him. He offered namaskar to Narayan Bhagwan, Nar and Lakshmi ji. And sixth shlok is a very important shlok. Please take it. Savai pumsam paro dharma yato bhaktiradhokshaje ahetukya pratihita yayatma samprasidati. If you have already underlined, you had underlined that. I think you were not there at that time when this chapter was going on. Not understand. Very important. That alone is the dharma through which bhakti is there. Please get the mind. We are placed in a situation. Everybody is placed in a situation. That is because of three factors: your vasanas, your karma phal, and Ishwara's ichha is there. Three part. Something is because of your vasanas, something is because of your karma phal, and something because of your some Ishwar kripa is in that. In pain also there is Ishwar kripa. And you are placed in a situation. And in that situation, you have to perform certain actions. There is a silent job description for you. Easy or difficult? That job which is meant for you, not what you do, I am saying what you should have done. Is it easy or difficult? क्यों भाई कोई बोलेंगे? Easy or difficult? Very difficult. Because you have to leave four things. You have to leave your sensual joys. You have to leave your bodily comfort. You have to leave your emotional joys. And you have to leave your ahankar. Fourth thing what I said? Sensual joy. Second, bodily comfort. Third, emotional joys. And fourth, ahankar. Then only you can perform that particular role what is meant for you properly. Whether you are a father, mother, teacher, disciple, officer. And you have to do certain things, then only you can be called a good one. Then only you can serve somebody. Then only you can be one who has any meaning. Otherwise your living and non-living is same. Some people go out of the house, everybody says, "Hey, gone, Hare, why are you gone? Oh, when will he come back? Oh, no, but my daughter went. Daughter went, acha. He was there also, she was same only. Oh, she has gone or what? Oh. Dharma is the one. Please get my point. When you follow these four things, then what will happen? 2-3 things will happen. Internally, I will be out of my own VP, not BP, Vasana pressure. Because you have to do something which you don't like. And not to do something which you have to like. Second thing will happen. What second thing will happen? There will be harmony because of you. But the last and best result which I want to say, God will be very happy because you have served Virat. A dharmic person cannot serve Virat. You are serving Virat then. One part of Virat has been given to you to serve. It is maybe house, it may be office, it can be ashram, it can be teacher, it can be disciple. And for that, I give my best. I better my best. When you better your best, then you will be bestest. A good teacher, please note, 5 things he won't give up. He cannot be a sensual person. He cannot be comfortably sleeping person. He cannot be having his own emotional attachments and bonds. And he cannot be ahankari. Then only he can play the role of a teacher. And he can serve the Virat form which is in front of him. The God which is in front of him, which part of the God you have to serve, God will decide. You won't decide it. I have told it any time. And you are placed in a system. You didn't choose it. You are planted there somehow. You landed up here. You landed up wherever you are. Good father, good mother, good child, good disciple, everywhere these rules apply. You are not free to do whatever you want. I am not free to do whatever I want. This is called dharma. But don't we get some outer joys also, Swamiji? You will get. Sometimes you will get ahankar. People will give you ahankar. They will give you some sensual attachment. But at the end, even after getting all these things, to play the role properly, you will have to these 3 things. Ahankari person cannot play the role well. He will be lost somewhere. One who has emotional attachment, he will be already booked. He is not available for you. If I come with my emotional bags, how will you feel? You will say, what happened to you, Swamiji? What is bothering you? No, whom that person was attached to, no, he is very angry today. Oh. So what do we have to do with him? When you come in my room, you want to see Swamiji 100%. Smiling, laughing, joking, telling about knowledge. How are you? Fine. You don't want to see me like that. Then you will say, Swamiji, what happened to him? ये कैसे टीचर है? हम ही समझा रहे हैं इनको. Then you are saying, all will be okay. Who is Guru and who is Shishya? Paglu ji. But please get my point here. Get my point. When I am working, we are taught how to work, but we are not taught for whom to work. Whole education system is how to be skilled labor, skilled engineer, skilled doctor, skilled. That is very much taught. And we work for ahankar, we work for vasana, we work for a attached person. That is feeding the snake. You are making the inner snake more stronger, who will hiss and bite you and make you vulnerable. Well, if I do all the time good, no, people will take advantage of me. I don't want to be too good also. I have to show my rough side also. No, you have only rough side, what you are showing. Which is the smooth side of yours. You think, please now get my point. Whatever work you do, everything is recorded somewhere. And if you are doing If you are doing it for either do it for fulfillment of yourself, either do it for Lord, either you say, I am doing it for everybody, God is in front of me. Three things I said. Inner fulfillment, Lord in the temple, or father, mother, who is like my Lord. Somebody is like my Lord. Is as good as Lord. Matravev devo bhava, pitra devo bhava, pati devo bhava. Where from pati devo bhava? As is the case, this is the addition. कुछ भी हो, पत्नी भी तो हो सकती है, पति पत्नी तो जो भी आपके सामने हो, I am, if that person is worthy, I am as if worshipping the Lord through that person. Please note one point. All your thoughts and action has gone to the Lord. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurev cha. You have bad emotion for somebody, na? It has gone to him, not to that person. Person has forgotten. I was angry on you. It is forgotten. But it has gone to him. You are only a postman. Don't get angry on a person. You get angry on the God if it is a selfish thing. But when a person is dharmic, slowly, God takes an impression that he has done a lot of sacrifice. Bichara. He has gone through a lot. Too much. Some boy was there, a small boy. So he had to give one bag for me. Hardly 4-year-old boy. And father, mother said, okay, I'm going, please. So he was trying to drag that bag. And after dragging for few centimeters, he used to get tired and sit down. I was watching from a distance. Again he was trying to drag it. Again he dragged. He was able to pull it. Supposing I am seeing it, will I not be affected by that? He started sweating also. Hands started paining. He pressed his own hand. Again he started. Nobody is watching him. But he is trying to drag that back. And ultimately I said, okay, let me see how much he can do. And he brought it in my room. I said, Swamiji, bag is there. Didn't tell that I only brought it. It was so much of hard work. I saw him. I said, come here. What do you want? Nothing. It was very hard to drag. No, it's... How did you know? When you really do the dharma, you have a fulfillment at that time only, that I have done the right thing. And I have a fulfillment and nobody is unhappy around me. Two big areas of fulfillment. I have done the right thing by God's grace. And against whom some dharma has to be done. Who is the idol in front? God has put the idol in my life. Those people are not unhappy with me. If I am a teacher, my satisfaction is that one whom I am teaching, they are not unhappy. And they should not be deprived of any knowledge. In which I was deprived, they should not be deprived. The person in front will know it, that really he has done his job well or not. Student will know. The patient will know whether doctor really treated me well or not. Am I right? Child will know whether really my mother, father worked for me or not. The person who gives the house to architect, he knows whether my architect and builder worked hard or they were working hardly. So one satisfaction is I hai. Other the people around you are very happy with you. You don't live with the stones, you do live with. And third, very important, most important, that Paramatma who has all the report card and all your emotions, your anger, frustration, depression, suppression, happy mood, bad mood, swollen mood, that face, laughing face, chal, kapat, or your seva also, your devotion also, everything is in blueprint. What is the result? Don't forget, what is the result? Can you guess the result? Result is, he starts coming as a doer in your life. He said, okay, now I will be there. I will give you something. He gives you some guru. He gives you some saint. He gives you some mantra. He gives you some ashram. He gives you something which is unlosable. And therefore it is said, Savai pumso paro dharma yato bhaktir, and that will be the cause of your devotion. And seeing that you will feel, I think, Amiji, I don't know what I did to get this. I don't think so we deserve it. बड़ी भगवान की कृपा है बस. I don't know what, I don't know why I got it. I don't feel I should get it. I went to my Gurudev and he really embraced me. Acha? Yes. His embrace was enough. He was not leaving my hand, he held my hand. Oh, yes. I don't think so. I don't know why, what is in me. That was not Gurudev is embracing, that is God is embracing that. That was not one person's embrace. That was God's acceptance and embrace. Maro pehle aap. That was not any mortal's embrace. You feel somebody wants me. Without cause. Now your attention is how I can please God. God comes very slowly in your life and occupies your whole life. Like you came in the ashram. First time you came, you thought I won't come again. You sat at the last seat, that plastic chair which was there. Remember that when you came, Kaushik? There you sat. There you sat. Then she was there. Then she started coming first line. Then she sat here, where you are sitting. Today there is no class where you are not there. This is how God enters. One satsang, half satsang, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He will do something. He will give you something. Money will come without anything. Somebody will love you without any cause. Somebody very pure you will get. And He will bring Lord in your life. You will feel, I don't know. Devotion, you know what it means? Devotion. Devotion means you're very emotional about God. Like somebody's son is in America and somebody start talking about your son. That see your son, Raju is in America, in New York. Mother is there. Shall I tell about him? I'm coming from New York. Tell. I went to his house. He cooked very nice halwa for me. He is very good. What a nice shirt he had put on. Very unassuming. Never he got angry. After 5 minutes only, within 5 minutes, mother, tap. Why you become emotional about God? Because you feel you get a lot. You feel that somebody else has taken over my life. But this won't be there. A dharmic person, God will not enter. He will not give anything to feel. Even if he gets also, he will not feel from inside. He is daridra inside. He has no faith inside. Inside also he gives the faith. Outside also he gives the situation. Twofold gift. Yaya atmas samprasidati. Shaunak. Suji is telling. But what was the root of that? What is the root of that? Start pulling something big. Baby child, 4 year, 50 kg weight. But it's very difficult for me to do that. No, difficult. Even you pull inch also, he is seeing the inch that you pulled. I felt many times, let me go and help. But I said, let me not disturb his joy. Let me see how not long he can do it. Somebody is watching I know your work is difficult, but your dharma is difficult. But slowly he only comes and he lifts your dharma for you. And therefore to Bali he came. Bali was dharmic Raja. Bali was Vaman Bhagwan came to his yagna uninvited. Why? Because he's just so much of dhan, so much of dharma he did. He said, now you have got dharma, now I'll give you fruit. I will give you ras. Samadam, hal. And this is bhakti I will give you now. Bali, bhakti I will give you. Let me see. Then he took all the Virat form. And then Bali, when he gave everything. Why? What is the dharma of Bali? I give the words to give. I won't take away my words. And Bhagwan gave him bhakti. Bhakti means very emotional. Bhakti means you feel, I don't need any more bigger when I have God in my life. Bas hame aur kuch nahi chahiye. Bhakti means I want my heart should become a seat for God. Bhakti means I want my tongue to become a seat of Lord's name. Bhakti means when I close my eyes, Lord should dance in me. Bhakti means I'm happy without anything. I'm very happy. I can really die for everybody. I'm mad after God. Ahetukya. Pratihta yaya atma sampati. This is the fruit. Remember the question? What is that one? Ekanta Shreya. Which has no other desire, no maintenance issues, no sorrow, no joy, no fear, and all joys. Without a penny in the pocket, without any good food, without a shelter on the head, without anybody to praise you, without anybody to love you, you have feeling, I have got everything, I have all joy. What is that? This is the one way. Dharma takes you to sacrifice. From sacrifice, God has recorded all your sacrifices. Of 50 years, 40 years, people will not know. He melts, he comes in your life. Inside as bhav, outside as teacher, as some situation. And drowns your life with him. More we will see tomorrow.